Never mind love. Oh, never mind love. You wonder if this heart of mine loses desire for you. Never mind love. Well, never mind love.
Happy day. This is the first time I vlogged a couple months ago. What?
For what?
I vlogged a couple months ago for our anniversary, but I'm not going to share that vlog. Like, it just wasn't good. I used to vlog a lot, and I took a huge break. We moved out of Columbus, Ohio, to Ashland, Ohio, our hometown, and we lived with my in-laws for about a year. And so I kind of just took a break from vlogging because it was, I don't know, it just was a big transition, and I wasn't in my own house, so I kind of felt weird vlogging. But anyways,
Yeah.
huh? Oh. But anyways, all of that to say, the vlogs, I think they're gonna be back because we are currently closing on our first home, and we just got back from inspection. We just got back from inspection, and it went really well. And I think we're gonna be in the final steps very, very
The
soon.
home stretch.
We're literally in the home stretch. We're buying a house. It was built in 1909. It's older. We're buying it in Ashland, Ohio, and I'm so excited. We're very excited. So to celebrate, we are sitting out here. We're watching, well, not really watching the sunset, but we're just out here in a parking lot. And Carter got Chipotle. I got B-dubs.
I wish we'd take a walk in the meadow when we're done.
Is there like paved road?
I don't know if it's paved.
Probably not gonna vlog again for a while just because nothing's happening, but once we get into that house, I will be vlogging. Don't you worry. So, yeah. Okay. Ooh, woo! Hello, hello. What's going on? Alright, guys. Oh, this is an exciting day. We just officially closed on our first house, and oh, that shadow is crazy.
Holy cow. What the?
Alright, just pretend like the shadow is not happening right now, but or maybe I can hold it like this. But yes, we just officially closed on our first home, and we're actually able to get the keys today too, which is exciting. We viewed it probably 3 weeks ago. It was on the market. We saw it on Zillow 3 weeks ago. Went to an open house. Offered the following day. Got accepted. And now we're gonna get possession of the keys today. But right now, before we get the keys, we have to just wait a little bit. So we're gonna go to Starbucks right now.
Bueller Starbucks?
Why?
Sit down and then it's closer. Yeah, I mean, we can go to the other one,
I was thinking that we would like sit in the car.
but sit in the
With
car.
Starbucks. Yeah.
Why?
I don't know.
You want to go sit down and... You want to talk to
inside.
you want to talk to the camera?
Well, shoot, I wish I would have known that because I could have gotten a Walmart grocery order. Oh, it would have been nice if I did my pickup order for now. No, we can go inside. Well, and also I'm drinking a coffee right now anyways.
Now which one?
Yeah, let's go to the Bueller's one.
I like the Bueller's one.
Yeah, it's kind of a weird vibe to
The
it.
Goasis one just feels like a gas station.
I used to love the Goasis one, but now there's like nowhere to sit really, I don't think.
Oh yeah, I don't even know if you can go in there.
Anyways, yeah, the sellers of the house, they are gonna go sign paperwork right now. So hopefully they get that done real quick, and then we can get the keys, hopefully. They don't really know what the situation with the keys is, so I'm really hoping that we can do that.
No, they're It's good. It'll be shortly.
Okay.
There.
Yee! I'm so excited. Guys, it doesn't even feel real. Alrighty, we are in the home and I'll show it to you guys later. But first things first, we got some carpet in this house and
I don't think this is gonna be a quick thing.
we're gonna try.
Just kidding.
Carter's tearing up some carpet to see what we got underneath the floor.
I can't tell like what that is.
What do you mean? Here, let me put this somewhere.
Oh, there we go. Oh, it looks pretty good.
Does it?
Look.
Oh,
like
wow,
uneven.
it looks really good. Now, why would you cover that up? Dude.
That looks so good.
Yes! Oh. We got some good wood under this carpet. Look at that wood. It looks kind of bad on camera, but it looks
yeah.
good in person. Dude, that is good. There's a lot of cracks, which I feel like Django
Yeah, what do you do about that?
I don't know, but
I mean, I feel like we can figure
we'll
it
have
out.
to pull it all up and see. And there's probably stains and stuff. Yes, queen! Let's go. Yeah, we have carpet. This is the living room. We have it in the dining, which I'm assuming it's probably the same in here. I don't know why there's not trim on this wall, but this is an old house, so we figured there would be some good wood underneath.
That looks a little different.
Yeah, it's a little stained, but the wood's still good.
Is that fine?
Yeah, we'll just have to sand.
Is it okay that it's like that uneven and stuff?
Yeah.
And like that?
What? This?
Like to your left. Like that.
I mean, yeah, that'll have to be with sanding it.
Sanded down.
This I'd be more worried about, but I wanted to reintroduce myself because I haven't vlogged in a very long time. The reason that I haven't vlogged is, hold on, let me close this door. I feel like everyone outside can hear me. But the reason that I have not vlogged in a long time is because my husband and I moved from Columbus to Ashland, and we lived with my in-laws for about like 14 months, I think. And I don't know, it just didn't feel right to like vlog when it wasn't my house. One, it was just kind of weird, but also, I don't know, it felt weird to like be showing my life when I wasn't like in my surroundings. And also this year was just, there's a lot of change. I feel like I have like a whole new group of friends. I spent a lot more time with my family than I did in the past. What else? I recently got a new job, and yeah, we just weren't living in our home. So it just kind of was like just a lot of readjustment, a lot of change. So I don't know, I just didn't vlog, but really missed vlogging, and I'm back at it. I'm 26 years old, my husband is 28, and we've been married for 2 years. We've been together for 8 years, and yeah, this is our first home. So exciting. We used to live in Columbus, which I miss it dearly, but we moved to Ashland. Ashland is right in the middle of Cleveland and Columbus, and it's about an hour away from both. So we're kind of in the middle, and I just love Ashland. It's like such a cozy town. It's so nice and safe and cozy. My immediate family lives here. Most of my immediate family lives here. And Carter's family lives here. So it's just like a good place. I'm gonna start a family eventually. Oh my gosh, my camera is flashing red. I don't know how it's flashing red because I didn't vlog all day, and I charged it last night. So maybe I'll show you guys the house tomorrow. It's getting really dark anyways. It is the next day, and I am here at the house by myself. So yesterday was just kind of crazy. We closed first thing in the morning. We got into the house, and we are so eager to move in, but we just feel like it'll be a lot easier if we don't necessarily need to renovate anything right now. At least we just kind of need to like make some updates and do some painting and all of that. And we're gonna try to just do as much as we can by ourselves. It would definitely be a lot easier to get painters to come in and do that, but I think we're gonna try to do it ourselves, and we're pretty much painting the entire interior of the house. This whole area, this is the living room right now, that's the dining room, and it was all carpet, and we kind of peeked underneath the floors because we both were wanting to rip up the carpet, but we were like, let's take a little peek first before we do that. So we looked, and then my parents, my sister, they hadn't seen the house yet, so they wanted to come and look at it. And then basically Carter had to go back to work, so I was deep cleaning all day yesterday, and then last night when Carter came back, we ripped up the carpet, and the floors look so good. I'll give you guys a closer look, but there's like glue, and there's some parts that need fixed up or like filled in, and we might have to replace a couple parts, but basically our plan is we're gonna sand the floors, and my brother-in-law, he has experience with that, so he's gonna like give us advice on how to do that. He said it should be really easy, and he said that our floors are in much better condition than the floors that they had, so I think it'll be okay. I'm gonna show you guys, I'll show you guys a little bit of the house. Well, I guess I can just show you like all of it, but it's so cute. It's very old. She's an oldie, but she's a goodie, and we're just so excited. I'm hoping that we'll be able to move in probably like 3 weeks. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how things go. It's kind of a mess in here, so don't mind. And I'll kind of just walk through. I'll probably just walk you guys through like the first level. Upstairs, it's basically just like bedrooms and a bathroom, and we're probably not gonna like do anything up there other than paint at first, just because it's just not on the priority right now. We want to like get stuff in the main rooms downstairs done, and then we'll move on upstairs later on. Here is the front entryway. So we have a beautiful door right here. It's not, there we go. Beautiful. I love the open glass. The previous owners, they left some curtains here for us. That's really nice. We can just like have them while we're moving, and then I'll change them out eventually. But then here is the entryway. This right here, we have no central air, so this is an AC unit, and it's hideous, but it actually works really well. We had it on yesterday. Right here we have some radiators, so we have radiator heat, which most people have told us that they like it. I have never had radiator heat, so it'll be an experience. People say that it gives off really good heat, and hopefully, you know, we'll just have to see how it goes this winter. These stairs, I love these stairs. So the plan with this, we also want to tear up the carpet here, and we looked underneath it last night, and it actually looks really good on the stairs as well. So we will tear that up. I think we're going to try to tear it up like the next time that Carter is able to come here. And then up in the bedrooms, there's carpet. I think we might keep them in the bedrooms, just because we looked at the carpet up there and it's kind of a mess underneath. So I think for now we will tear this up, and then what I would love to do is restain it and then put a runner up here. I just think that would be really pretty and help to make this look even more grand. Lights, ugly lights, but it's okay. We will change them out. That is a quick and easy fix, so that shouldn't be too big of a deal. And then right here, I just love all this woodwork. We are keeping the woodwork pretty much the same. After the entryway, you enter the living room, and I also love the living room. So this situation over here, I don't love this brick because it's not, they told us it was real brick, but I'm like, you can hear it. It sounds hollow. There's no way it's real brick. I think it's faux brick, but then they grouted it in, and I'm kind of trying to figure out what exactly to do with that. I was reading up and it seems like you can whitewash it. I really just don't know what we're gonna do with that. And I would like to figure it out soon because I'd rather get it situated before we move all of our furniture in here. Just like keeping it and maybe fixing it down the road, or maybe we'll whitewash it or something. I'm not really sure. So to be continued with that. If it was real brick, I would like it a lot more, but I just don't like, I don't know. It just, something about it puts me off and I just do not like it. Over here we have some beautiful windows, lots of good lighting. And then here are the floors. So like I said, you can see all the glue. And they're like this right here. This is a doorway, so this part really needs some help, but we found some ways that we can fix that. But I just love the planks of wood. They are kind of like a medium width, and they honestly look really good. There's a couple of tiny holes. I think there's like literally 2 tiny holes where you can see into the basement, but overall, not that bad at all. I was really nervous to rip up the carpet and see what we'd find, but it's turning out to be beautiful and better than expected, so I love that for us. Here, this is the dining room. So, oh, also, between the dining and living room, there are these beautiful pocket doors. I'll just close one of the doors right now, but I just love those. And they're in really good condition too, so that's good. So in the dining room, we have a beautiful, sorry, it's very hard to see, but we have a beautiful bay window over here. And basically, I have a big vision for this room. We're gonna change out the light, make it more modern. My vision for this room is everything else in the house is gonna be like light, white, neutral, beigey, but like also fun, but mostly neutral. And then in this room, I wanna make it really dark and moody. So we're gonna change out the light pendant, and then eventually we wanna get a big dining table. Once the floors are done, we're gonna get a nice rug. And then for the walls, so originally I was thinking kind of like, I've kind of been all over with the color of this room. I originally was like, let's make it neutral. Then I thought, let's do some like olive sagey tones just because that's something I like. But then I found this wallpaper, and this is from North & Finch. And it's like a textured wallpaper. Maybe you can see it better over here, but this wallpaper, and then to match it, I'm thinking maybe this brown. This is Coffee Beans by Behr, and I just think that looks so good. It reminds me a lot of Amber Interiors, and I also was kind of originally thinking maybe more of like a burgundy brown type of color. This is another option, but for some reason I'm thinking more the brown. I'm gonna wallpaper this whole back wall, and then the rest of it will be that brownish color. And then there's a random little shelf right here, and I was wondering, I was like, should I get rid of it? Should I keep it? I think now what I'm gonna do is get a collection of plates and display them on there. So I think it'll look really good once it's all painted. Kind of have to have an imagination to picture it, but for me, I can picture it and I think it's gonna look really good. I'll just go into the kitchen really quick. It's pigsty in the kitchen right now, but also the kitchen is very awkward, and I'm like trying to think about what to do in the kitchen. I really don't know, I'm not there yet. You walk in and there's an exposed water line, so we need to hide that ASAP. And then this is kind of the part where it's awkward. The fridge is sticking out, and I don't know, I need to do something with like this awkward wall, but it is a very cute little kitchen, and definitely needs some updates, but I don't even think we're gonna go there yet. I think we're just gonna give it some paint and then live in here for a while, and we'll make updates down the road. But love the little window over here. I love the sink. It's a really nice sink. And then over here, this is a beautiful, beautiful door. You can't really see the color of it, but I absolutely love this door over here off of the kitchen. All right, here's the bathroom. So we have that faux brick in here once again, and you know, it's just the bathroom. It's a bathroom. It's like a very cozy space, but it's a lot of wood, a lot of this faux brick, and then we got some crazy wallpaper over here. Hello. Ooh, this lighting is not good. Carter and I are taking a little break from house stuff and work because we're in Columbus right now. We're going to a concert tonight for Sierra Farrell. She's one of my favorite artists, and I've wanted to see her in concert for a very long time. I have to be ready in the next like 45 minutes or so, and I already showered and everything at home, so I just need to pretty much do my makeup and put my outfit on. I'm excited because we're going to one of my favorite concert venues, which is Kemba, downtown Columbus, and it's like a very small outdoor venue. Typically I can get up to the front row, so hopefully that happens tonight. We are gonna go out to eat first and maybe like get a couple drinks and then go to the concert. And tomorrow I think we might try to go, I don't know if I'll go for a run or not. It depends on if I drink or how much I drink tonight. But Carter, he's training for a marathon, so I think he's gonna try to go on a run tomorrow. And then we're gonna go to our favorite breakfast spot, and then I have a hair appointment. So in Columbus, whenever we go to Columbus, we like try to stack a bunch of things on top of each other because there's just some things that we miss about Columbus. Also, I didn't bring anything to clip my hair back, so except this bobby pin. So let me see. Alright, that is gonna have to work. And yeah, I feel like I never do my makeup anymore, so I'm excited to get all glammed up. I don't even really like my outfit for tonight, but with the house, and I started a new job recently, so I just didn't have the time or the energy to like really pick out my outfit or plan for this trip, but it'll be okay. Alrighty, here's the look. I'm glad I brought two outfits because this is not the one that I was, what is this curl doing? This is not the outfit that I was planning on wearing, but I'm gonna wear it now. And I'm probably gonna be very hot in it because I think it's like 80 degrees and sunny, and this is pretty heavy, but we're just gonna roll with it. Let me show you all the details. These little earrings right here, these are from Lily Clasp, and I love them. Currently my second piercing on this ear is, I have a keloid, meaning I can't pierce it right now. So, but this earring is really cute if you stack it on the second earring and have it as like a layered one, but I'm just wearing it like this tonight. And then this dress that I wear all of the freaking time. It is probably one of my most worn pieces for a night out, and it's by Abercrombie, and you can button it, you can roll the sleeves up, you can roll them down, it has pockets. It's just such a good dress. I wear it with, sometimes I wear it with heels, sometimes I wear it with boots, and it looks good no matter what. And then I have this little vintage thrifted bracelet. I have this little stack of bracelets, and then my cowgirl boots, which I also love and wear all the time. I just gotta get the finishing touches. I gotta find my perfume, which is somewhere in here. Let me see. This is my favorite perfume ever. It's Gabrielle by Chanel. And it's not my favorite actually, but it is up there and I wear it all the time. So got that on, get lots of compliments on that. Sometimes I feel like Chanel perfumes can smell a little old lady-ish, and I feel like that one smells very bougie without being old-fashioned. So I like that one a lot. And then this is a bag. I either got it from ASOS or Revolve. Let me see if it says. Oh, ASOS. I got this from ASOS a long time ago. It's wooden and it's actually like getting scratched up a lot, but I always wear this for concerts because it's very small, but it also looks cute. It actually stays on my shoulder. So that is what's going on. Oh, probably gonna wear these sunglasses. Let me see what these look like. Yes. All right, let's go. Good morning, good morning. I am currently drinking a coffee. Carter went on a run. I decided not to do that, and I got me a coffee at Brioso. Brioso is pretty good. I love going to Parable as well, but the walk to Parable was a little bit further, and I'm actually not dressed weather appropriate. It was kind of like misty rain outside, and I only packed warm weather clothes, which I don't know why, because the temperatures have been cooling down lately in Ohio. But yeah, Sierra Farrell, she was so good. She sounds really good live, and it was just a good show. She played a lot of my favorite songs, so that was really fun. And oh my gosh, we got Mikey's. So yesterday we basically went, after we left the hotel, we went to Hank's, which that was a 10 out of 10 experience. Hank's is like a new seafood restaurant in Columbus, or it's newer. Everyone that worked there was so nice. The food was delicious. We got, what did we get? We got crab cakes, oysters. I got a lobster salad and fries, and then Carter got, I think he got like blackened, or no, Carter got swordfish, which was actually really good too. Cocktails were amazing, vibes immaculate, music 10 out of 10. It was just the decor, everything was beautiful about it, and I highly recommend. We went right to the concert, and then after the concert we went to, well, we didn't go to, but they had Mikey's late night slice at the concert venue, so I had to get a slice of pizza. That's like my favorite pizza ever. I have to go get my hair cut. Kind of thinking about getting bangs. I don't know if I'll do it. What I really want is extensions, but I mean, I don't know. I don't know what I want. I feel like I need extensions. My hair is very thin. This is pretty much all of my hair, but I don't know. I hate the maintenance that comes with extensions, and I also hate, I don't know. They're too much sometimes. So maybe if I get extensions, I would just get them cut shorter and not have them be like so long and blunt and extra. About today, I'm thinking about getting bangs. Like, okay, this looks awful, but like, should I get bangs? I don't know if I should. I don't know. I trust my hair girl, so I'm gonna like ask her what she thinks about me getting bangs. I've gotten kind of bangs, like where they like cut it short and then I'll like roll it and blow it out, and it's very feathery. But I'm thinking like real bangs, like Ella Langley straight across bangs. I had bangs in high school. They were not good. They were not good, and they were very, very blunt, and I did it a couple times for some reason, and I regretted it every time, and I would get so embarrassed at school, and I would like just pin them back and pretend like they weren't there. I would wear headbands to conceal them. So I'm hoping that that wouldn't happen. But I would, if I got bangs, I would make them be like longer, and then I would feather them out, all that kind of stuff. So we'll see. I'm gonna ask my hair girl. All right, y'all. We are driving home. We're actually already in Ashland. It's only an hour away from Columbus. But I got my hair did. Oops. And I got me some bangs. I didn't get bangs, but I got these like little feathered bangs, and honestly, I like them. I feel like I could have even gone shorter, but I didn't want to go I wasn't that committed, you know? Just got to the house, and whew, still getting used to this hair. It's so crazy in here. It's just, there's just junk everywhere. But here is the living room, and we picked up this sander and this sander right here. We picked those up today. And the plan is that tomorrow Carter is gonna do a lot of sanding while I'm at work. Alrighty, hello. I am wearing the same jacket that I wore yesterday. However, that's fine. We have some electrolytes. These are my favorite. Hang on, I feel like the thing's about to blast music. These are my favorite electrolytes. Carter and I pretty much drink all of the Jocko products, or we use a lot of Jocko's products. They're just so yummy. They always have good ingredients in them. No sugar, anything like that. So we love their electrolytes. We also get the powder ones. Those ones are cheaper, so that's what we do most of the time, but these ones are good for on the go. Ew, I just brushed my teeth. Anyways, it is Friday, which I'm so happy about. I just love the weekends. I love my job too. I work at a med spa in Mansfield, Ohio, so it's about 20 minutes away from where we live, and I do their social media, and that's really fun and I love it. However, I love the weekends, especially now that we have a house to work on. Just live for it. I live for it so much. Anyways, things are kind of crazy right now. Carter he had off of work today. Work started at the house with sanding. So I feel like I didn't really do a good job explaining yesterday, but basically we've never sanded floors before. We've never owned a home before, so we're just kind of like diving into everything, not knowing what we're doing. But what we did yesterday was we went to a equipment rental place, and we were able to pick up some sanders, and they gave us a little bit of a rundown on how they work. And we actually tested out a little area of the carpet yesterday, or not the carpet, the floor yesterday to sand, and it was so freaking loud. Holy cow. And it was probably like 8 or 9 p.m. when we tried it, and we had neighbors and everything, so we're like, okay, we're not gonna sand at nighttime. So Carter went over today and sanded, and he also went and took our dog to the groomer. So right now I'm gonna go pick up our doggy, and I'm gonna take him back home, and then I'm gonna go to the house in a little bit. But yeah, so things are just kind of crazy right now, and I don't know why, but I'm like trying to learn to not get so stressed and like amped up when things are chaotic and stressful, because I just need to learn that that's just how life is. Things just are never convenient. Buying a house is always going to be a chaotic time in your life, and I need to just remember how grateful I am, and like how this moment that is happening right now is what I've wanted for so long. I mean, Carter and I wanted this moment for the past 8 years, and I'm trying to just embrace the chaos, because like I wouldn't want it any other way. So that is what's keeping me going, and yeah, I'm ready to like move in and everything, but I just have to be grateful. So anyways, I'm gonna go pick up my puppers. His name is Django, and he's a sheepadoodle, and he's a very good boy. Watch out. Alright y'all, we are at the house. Well, I am. Carter just left for a minute because he has to get some sanding equipment. This whole situation behind me is crazy looking. There are paint samples on the wall. There's spackle on the wall. The fridge is too small for this area, so just ignore that. All of our kitchen counters just covered in Home Depot supplies and junk. So I went and I just put a bunch of that stuff out here in the mudroom. We have these like little storage cabinets, so I just put a bunch of stuff in there. We have a million paper towels, but yeah, put cleaning supplies. It's probably not where it's gonna go permanently, but I just wanted to put it out there to clear up some space. And then I'm filling up our Life Straw. This is the water filter that we use, and I love it. It works really well. It makes your water crystal clear and just filters everything so well. And it's also glass, which is chic always. I'm going to set up our Nespresso, which is probably not the brightest idea because we're sanding today and it's gonna be very dusty, but I'm just gonna do it because we both need coffee, and I'm gonna try to cover our little coffee nook area up with trash bags, so hopefully it doesn't get too dusty. But yeah, so that's what I'm gonna do right now. Let me yeah, I was gonna vlog last night, but Carter was sanding the floors and it was so freaking loud, like we couldn't even have conversation with each other. So he sanded and the floors look so good. He's gonna do, there's still a couple of like diagonal lines on the floors in here, so he's going to do one more pass through the dining room floor and then he can move on to another room. But yeah, it definitely takes a long time to sand. He was sanding for like 7 hours, I think, yesterday. So it's gonna be a while because we have the dining room done, and then we have to do the living room, our stairs, and the upstairs landing, and 3 bedrooms upstairs. So it's gonna take a long time. We're probably gonna have to rent sanders. Well, we're definitely gonna have to rent sanders for another weekend sometime soon. Here are the living room floors. I think that they look so good. You can see that there's like some diagonal lines, and that just needs kind of buffed out. That just kind of needs evened out with some high grit sanders, and hopefully one more pass will help with that. Apparently when you go to stain the wood, it really shows up, so that's why you want to make sure that it's all even and doesn't have any diagonal lines. What else? And then yeah, I wasn't gonna have anything to do with the sanding situation, but since it's taking so long, Carter said he's gonna show me how to use the edge sander, which is like a handheld sander, and he's gonna show me how to do that so I can maybe get started on the stairs. So we'll see how that goes. It's so freaking loud. I was like in here yesterday, I was wearing this is my get up yesterday. I had these earmuffs on and these glasses, and then this N95 mask. So I was all covered up yesterday and it was just really loud. So anyways, but yeah, so today probably won't be a good vlogging day, but we are making progress early. So I'm gonna try to set up this little coffee situation. I was originally gonna get a espresso machine. I ended up getting an espresso, which is also made by Rebel. But my mother-in-law, she has an espresso, and I started using, they have these pods called Dolce in there. It's like a double shot of espresso, and it's actually so good. I just mix it with milk and honey, and I either make regular or iced lattes, and they're so good. So I found this one on Amazon. This is the Virtuo Pop Plus, and it's really just like small and compact, and I thought it'd be cute on top of our counter. They had some really cute colored ones that were like pistachio colored, and I don't know, they had all kinds of fun colors, but I decided to just go with black and white and play it safe. So cute. Wait, it's so adorable actually. Kind of obsessed. Oh wait, does it come with coffee? That's nice. I already have some coffee pods here. Oh wait, no, these are probably cleaning pods, aren't they? Oh, that's exciting. It comes with a bunch of pods. I love that. Yay!
Oh. Oh shit. I think it was. I think you was. Okay.
Hello, hello. Oh my goodness, you guys, it's been a while since I vlogged. I was so tired last night after working at the house, and I showered, got into bed with wet hair, and this is the result of that. So that's why my hair is looking like this. But I thought I would really quickly go through and kind of show you guys some of the updates that we've made and what we're working on right now. Basically, I think the last time I vlogged might have been the weekend that we were sanding, which was probably 2 weekends ago, and that was an insane weekend. I don't know if anyone watching this has sanded floors before, but it actually wasn't like too bad sanding the floors. It was just the amount of rooms that we were doing that was crazy, and it was backbreaking work, and it's just a lot. So that was probably the biggest hump for renovating our house. We're not really renovating it, but just fixing it up. And so that was really nice when we got that over with. The stairs, Carter's actually finishing those up today with a hand sander, just because with the equipment we bought or rented, it was hard to do the stairs. So we're gonna hopefully finish that up today. And then I've started staining in some of the rooms, I've started painting in some of the rooms, and already that's made a huge difference, so that's really exciting. And when you stain, it's also a lot of work because you have to stain. Typically you stain more than one coat. You'll typically do 2 coats of stain. So the way I'm doing it, you can do like a brush or you can do a cloth. I'm using a cloth and just going through every single plank of wood, just going along. And then once that dries, you can do a second coat of stain, and then you have to do 2 coats of polyurethane on top of it. At least that's what we're doing. So it's a lot of work and I'm just like, all weekend I've just been crouching down and doing like this wiping motion, and yeah, so that we're gonna also have to do that in all of the rooms that we sanded. So it's a lot of work. I can't remember, it's been so long since I vlogged, so I can't remember what all I showed you guys, but if I'm being too repetitive, I'll try to cut it out. So yes, this is the dining room. Here are the floors and they look really good. This was actually the first room that Carter sanded. So it was a bit of a trial in here, and you can still see some diagonal lines, which will show up a little bit deeper when you stain it. But honestly, I don't think it's gonna be an issue, especially because we're gonna put a rug in this room. The only reason that it bothers me is for like selling the house in the future, but I don't really think it's gonna be an issue, and I still think that the floors look amazing. I think we really lucked out with the condition of the floors. There really was like no damage to the floors at all. There's one little spot in our bedroom where it's damaged, and one spot on the landing of the stairs upstairs. But other than that, there's no damage to the floor. I started painting last night and I feel like it looks a little crazy. You gotta trust the process, but the vision. I really wanted it to be very dark and moody in this room. So we went with this paint color. It is like a dark brown. It's not quite like an espresso color. It's more, a little bit more chocolatey than that. And I just love how it has turned out so far. But yes, this is the color that we went with. I don't think I have the swatch for it anymore. I had some other, at first I was kind of thinking something a little bit more burgundy, like this one on the left. And then, I don't know, I just didn't really love this one. And for the other rooms, I've been using a white color called Shoelace. And I thought that white would be kind of hard because it is just really hard to like miss spots when you're painting white, especially because the paint color before it was off-white. But I've had no issues painting white. And then same with painting this brown color. It is definitely, the first coat is, when you're painting a dark color, is definitely a lot more streaky and makes you a little nervous. You think you're gonna have to do like 3 or 4 coats to cover it up. But I did 2 coats last night on one section of the wall and it was totally fine. It covered up pretty much all the streaks. And so you can see the difference right here. There's 1 coat of paint, and then over here is where I did 2 coats, which I definitely have spots that I need to touch up. Just try to picture this for a second. Dark and moody. We have this dark paint color. We have the pocket doors that come out. We're gonna have dark stained floors. And then on this back wall over here that doesn't have the trim, that's where we are gonna put some wallpaper, which I can't remember if I mentioned wallpaper or not, but I found this wallpaper that I really love from North and Finch, and it's textured. It is just such a vibe. I love the colors in it. Over here, as soon as you get out of the dining room, we're in the living room. So this, we have some stain going on. So in here so far, what I've done is I've painted the walls, and the color that I did was Shoelace by Behr, and I got it in Behr paint and primer as well. In this room, we have painted. I did 1 coat of stain so far. So this is a Jacobian, which is kind of like a dark walnut color. And I just thought, I don't know, there's just so much dark wood in the house, and I was really trying to think about if I wanted to do dark wood or light wood for the floors, and I just thought dark wood could be a better option just to make it more cohesive and not so broken up. And then also you have to remember that we're gonna have lighter rugs in the room, lighter furniture, so it will help to brighten things up. So this is the entryway, and it is all barricaded with plastic, and it's very dusty in here. Let me turn on this light and see if that helps. But yeah, you can see right here, Carter has started sanding the stairs, and there's still a lot that he can't get to, so I'm not exactly sure what we're gonna do with that. I might have to just go in with some sandpaper, like really high grit sandpaper, and try to get it myself or himself. But our plan with the stairs is to stain them dark, and then we'll put a runner and the little like rods that go between the stairs up there, and I think that'll look so nice and very grand, luxurious, all the things. So I'm excited for that. Good morning. Just made my coffee. Usually what's become like our routine is I only work about 3 days a week, and then my husband works 5 days a week. So the 2 days that he's working and I have off, I come here and work, and I'll just work by myself. But then on the weekends, my husband will come and help me as well. I'm just an early bird, so I always get up early, and then I'll pretty much come right to the house. I have just not been taking care of myself. I haven't been like eating breakfast. I literally like roll out of bed, get to the house, and just try to get to work. And then my husband, he has a marathon coming up in like 2 weeks, so, or 3 weeks I think actually. So his little routine on the weekends is he'll get up, take care of our dog, make sure he's, you know, exercised, fed, all the things, and then he usually goes on a run, and then he'll come meet me at the house. So that is where we are right now. He is probably on his run right now. But yeah, I'm sorry, I just feel like this vlog is very confusing probably. Also my camera's flashing red, so that's awesome. Alright, I just plugged the battery in for like 10 seconds. That probably didn't do anything. So we actually are gonna move in next week, which is a little early for us because we still have a lot of work to do. But our initial plan was that we were gonna get like all of the painting, there's a bunch of trim that needs put up in all of the bedrooms. Floors obviously need stained and everything. We were planning on getting all of that done and finished, squared away before we moved in. But Carter and I are both so anxious to get in here. Not only because we're like excited, but also our life is just in chaos right now. I haven't been to the gym in forever. I haven't cooked a meal in forever. Like everything at our other house that we live at right now is chaotic mess, and I need, for my own sanity, to be in one place and just be able to like get some sort of routine back. I've been living in this limbo for like 6 or 7 weeks, and I can't do it anymore. We are also going to be doing some traveling over the next couple weeks. We're going to New York City. Carter has his marathon. Things like that are coming up, and I was just like, okay, we're not even gonna get any work done on those weekends, so let's just move in now and we'll worry about the painting and all of that afterwards. Like, even though it's a little bit more annoying with furniture in the room, it's really not that annoying. It's not the end of the world. And I still did paint a decent amount, so that is the plan. We're gonna move in next weekend, so that means we have to finish staining and polyurethaning all of the floors today. Downstairs, I only have one more layer of polyurethane to put in the dining room, but the living room's done, and then our bedroom is done, and upstairs we just have to we have to stain and polyurethane the stairs and 2 of the bedrooms. So it really shouldn't be that hard. We should definitely be able to get it done this weekend, and then during the week we can focus on packing up all of our junk and then we can bring it over next week. Something that is a little fun I want to show you guys is a rug that I got. So I actually started putting a couple rugs down. I went to Walmart the other day. I had like, I can't remember what I had to get. I had to get like vitamins or something. I don't know. But of course I ended up looking at the home decor section, and I was actually surprised. They have some cute stuff at Walmart. Did I even tell you guys about my ear? I can't remember. In case anyone's wondering, I got surgery on my ear. I can't remember if I told you or not. But yeah, I had like a little keloid. It's basically like a little scar tissue, and I got it from my pierced ear. And so I had to get that removed this week, in case you're wondering. Like, probably looks really crazy. Oh my gosh, I'm so chaotic right now. I can't handle it. But yes, anyways, so rugs. I ended up picking up 2 rugs from Walmart the other day, and I will show you them. I put one down in the kitchen because I love having like a cozy kitchen runner, but I think it's a little too short, so we might end up putting it somewhere else, but it's still really cute, and it was like $30. Little Better Homes and Garden. It's like a sage green color and just really cute. I have a rug. It is currently in the basement, and I'm gonna put it in the living room. It's very heavy, so I'm gonna go get that right now, and I'll show that to you guys. Oh my land. Wait, I'm gonna try to grab the camera. Oh gosh. Oh my Lanta. I just put the rug down, and I have a bunch of random objects around the perimeter of it because I'm trying to like flatten it out, but it's really cozy. I wanted something out here where it would be cozy to like sit down on if, you know, the couch is right here and you want to be able to sit on the floor sometimes, or if there's like multiple people over. If we have our nieces and nephews over, we can sit on the floor and have it be a little bit more soft and cushy. So I got a mat to put under it that had like a little bit of extra cushion, and then this rug, and I believe it's an 8 by 10. This room's pretty small, so it takes up a lot of the space, and I'm not always a big fan of fringe on the side, but I do like the more small fringe like this. I need to go through with a vacuum and like pull it out, but it looks really good, I think, and just went with something a little bit more neutral and basic. And then the thing I love about, or the thing I'm excited about with this room and really our whole house, is obviously when you look at this room, it's very like old and vintage, and like there's the radiator, all the woodwork, everything, and it's gonna be fun to have all of our furniture in here because it's more modern, and I feel like it'll balance it out a lot. But we also have lots of like vintage knickknacks, modern knickknacks, so I just like to have everything be balanced out and have a little bit of everything. I don't want it to be like totally vintage because that's not quite my style, but I also don't want it to be like modern, sad beige, and just really boring either. So I like to have a little bit of everything. I'll show you really quick the rug that we got for the dining room. I picked it up. So this was another rug that I got actually at Walmart. I wasn't planning on buying it, but I saw it, I thought it was really nice, and it was like $250. So I got it for our dining room, but then I actually ended up putting it upstairs in our bedroom just because we had a rug that I thought I was gonna put in our bedroom, but it was way too small. Here is the rug that I thought we were gonna put in our room, but it's way too small. I really like this rug though. It's Rugs USA, Arvin Alano, I think. Also, our rug downstairs was also Rugs. Our rug for the living room was also Rugs USA. I think I forgot to mention that. But here is the rug for the bedroom, and then I just got a second one for the dining room. It's a wool rug and it's like a beige plaid pattern, but I like it because it has rosy pinkish undertones. They're very subtle, but I think it's really nice. I love that color, and I just think it looks really nice against the wood. I'm gonna go polyurethane and get to work. And you know what? I'm actually gonna close this vlog out right now. I feel like it's gonna be 3 hours long. But thank you guys so much for watching. There will be so many more home vlogs coming up. I'm excited to get in here and decorate and just make it our own. It's gonna be so nice. But yeah, I'll see you guys soon. Thank you so much for watching. Go subscribe, go watch my old videos. I used to be a little city girl and now I'm a small town girl. So I have a little bit of everything on my channel, but I'm excited and thank you so much.